Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to talk about Celsius. So what is Celsius? What are they doing? How are they different? What are they like? Well, all that and more in this video. Let's check it out, guys. Alright, so let's get into it. Celsius. Celsius is basically the next, or not the next, but it's a competitor to other apps like crypto.com, even things like Cash App, PayPal. So basically what they're trying to do is become the Square or PayPal for cryptocurrency. So it's a really cool project, really neat program. What sets them apart from PayPal and Cash App is their interest rates. So PayPal and well, I don't know if Cash App can, but I know PayPal, you can actually borrow on their platform and then even like do things like pay in full, etc. But here in Celsius, they have a program where you can actually earn tokens. So what is Celsius? So Celsius is a utility token with real rewards. So with these Celsius tokens, you actually you can earn up to 30% more rewards on all deposits in CEL tokens. So currently in the United States, you cannot receive CEL tokens. CEL is deemed a security. So with the CEL tokens, you can select and opt into receiving them instead of receiving interest in Bitcoin if you're depositing Bitcoin, or interest in USDC if you're depositing USDC, etc. So the incentive is holding the Celsius tokens. So when you hold the Celsius tokens, you get higher rewards, you can pay less interest on loans, and you also have that curve of, oh, it's a speculative thing that, hey, if more and more people buy it, it's going to go up in value. So it's a win-win. And if you do get in like the top 200 hodlers review, you can actually check this out. Here's some of the top 200 holders of the Celsius token. Right now, the Celsius network owns about almost 2 billion worth. But basically, with the Celsius tokens, if you're ranking higher and higher up, you can choose to be in like the top 200 list, and you can go on this just as like a fun thing. I don't know, I wouldn't do it, but it's just something that's like, hey, I have this many CEL tokens, rank me on the top 200. So I mean, if you get over $1 million in USD in there, you could be on there. Have fun. You can also check out this AMA. This talks about their security. In my opinion, they are pretty secure. But again, it always goes back to not your keys, not your crypto. So you need to be very careful with that. You are storing it on their platform. I'll also play a video at the end of this talking about the Celsius interview that they had December 2020. They're actually the second or third fastest growing crypto network in the industry. Hence why their token literally just 3x'd in price this past month. It's crazy. They have a couple partnerships. You can check out their partnerships that they have on their website. They have some institutional and integration partnerships. Here's their institutional ones. Now let me show you their integration ones. They integrate with Bitfinex, Line, Paxful, Voila. So they probably integrate with these. Oh, they even integrate with Voyager. Voyager is a really cool app too. I played a video or made a video on this. If you guys want to check it out, you can get free $25 in Bitcoin just for signing up. Go into my YouTube channel. I'll also leave a link in the description and put a link at the end of the video so you guys can check it out and visit that video. But yeah, basically Voyager is a similar program. They also are different from Voyager with Celsius in that you can actually withdraw your funds without any fees. So like, you go on Binance, or if you go on crypto.com, or, well, Voyager is one, you get charged to withdraw any of your cryptocurrency. Well, with Celsius, you actually don't even get charged for it. It's great. And there's no fees on trading. You get rewards. They have one of the lowest interest rates in the industry on the crypto lending platform. It's great. I really like this project. Again, not your keys, not your crypto, so keep that in mind. So don't go all in. You can throw in a part and see what happens. Here's some of their team. You can actually research them if you want. You can go on their biography, check them out, their LinkedIn page, etc. Just do a quick Google search and you'll pull up a lot of information on these guys. But they have a good team, good partners. They know what they're doing. They aren't just a fly-by-night. So here's another thing where we already talked about the crypto lending and the borrowing. You can actually borrow cash or coins using your crypto. Basically, you would stake your, or not stake, but you'd lock up your cryptocurrency as a collateral and receive a interest on it. So you can, basically, this is how you do it. Tell us how much you need, apply in minutes, and get instantly approved. No credit check. So if you have bad credit, this is how it works. So for example, if you wanted to get a loan, $500, you would need 2.7 ETH. So you can just stake it on their platform. Well, that's for 25%. So say you want a 33% or a 50%, you'd have to pay more, obviously. But if you do 25%, that's going to be on the even side. So if you have 2.7 ETH, which is currently about 2,400, maybe 2,300, you can get $500 on it. Well, now you ask, well, I don't want to do that. Why would I do that? Well, the reason you do it is, well, hey, if you want to hold your Ethereum, but you want to go buy that new microwave or a new fridge or a toaster oven or something goofy, you can actually stake your Ethereum, buy that toaster oven or whatever you wanted, go ahead and get that, enjoy the proceeds of having a new toaster oven or fresh food, whatever, I don't know, and you can still hold your Ethereum, and it still goes up in value. And then you can just pay it back later and get your Ethereum back. And obviously you have to pay this interest. So it's pretty cool. And I'll show you guys how to use the app. You can even get it in cash or coins. So you don't have to just get cash. You can say, hey, I want to get a loan in Bitcoin. Hey, I want to get a loan in this, etc. So it's pretty cool. You can borrow against 25 different coins. Visit their website. If you guys have any questions, you can also leave in the comments below. I'll answer some of your questions, help you guys out with the project. But this is Celsius. This is their current interest rates that they have. Ethereum's stinking 7%. That's ridiculous. So how about that? Well, I guess you couldn't do that. But I was going to say you can stake and then put it on this, but not your keys, not your crypto. You know how it goes. So you also have this factor is you can get 6.2% on your Bitcoin. Are you kidding me? I'm already holding the Bitcoin anyway, so might as well stake it. Matic Network 21%, USDC 13.86. Obviously, this is if you hold the CEL tokens, so you need the CEL tokens. Without the CEL tokens, you get this jump. So how it works is it's pretty cool. So depending on the percentage you have, it doesn't show it on here. I'll have to show you on the app. But basically on the app, what they show you is if you have like $150,000 or let's say $100,000 in USDC. In order to get the different tiers, they have a bronze, silver, and gold. And if you have like 10% in CEL tokens, 15% in CEL tokens, or 20%, you get the bronze, silver, or gold. That's not the exact rates. I have to show it to you on the app. But basically what that means is, all right, so I have 100,000, so that means I need to own $10,000 worth of CEL tokens in order to get the bronze rate. So basically that's how it goes. And you can see their interest rates on the page. Mainly for all the stable coins, they are going to put you back at about 10.5% without these CEL tokens, and then you can get more with the CEL tokens. I really don't know why they charge or given so much for Matic Network. Maybe they're partnered with them. I don't know what's so special about it. These rates can change. Again, you can look in their fine print, and yeah, they can change. So let's get over in the app. First, if you guys are liking this video, smash that like button. This really helps the YouTube algorithms. I make these videos to teach you guys how to get some free cryptocurrencies, be your own banker, and, well, hey, learn about cryptocurrency. So smash that like button. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. So that way every time you guys can get notified when we make new videos and teach you how to be your own banker. So let's go ahead and get into the CEL app, and let's show you how it works. This is the part we forgot to talk about. This is the Celsius app. So the CEL Pay, which is almost like Cash App or Venmo or PayPal. Well, not PayPal. I guess you can say just Venmo. But anyways, you're allowed to send crypto to people in between the apps. So you can send a payment to a friend, receive payments from others, share among other fellow Celicans. Okay, that works, I guess. Basically, you just add a contact, send the amount you want to send, and boom, done. So it's cool. So instead of just like holding your money on there like you do Cash App or PayPal, or I'm sorry, not PayPal, but Cash App or Venmo, you can actually earn money on the interest you have in there. So basically, it's like your own bank. So let's go ahead and get into the rest of the video. All right, guys, we're in the CEL token app. So here we are currently getting I'm getting 10.51% APY on my USDC. I don't have Bitcoin in here. I just transferred it over so you guys can kind of see what we're looking at. And if you want to see the different rates, you can go to your wallet, check out your wallet. These are the different coins that you have. You can add more coins simply just by selecting any coin and depositing in there, and your asset will pop up just like this. You can change the look of it. You can make it a grid. Actually, this grid's kind of cool. I'm going to leave it like this. Learn something new every day, right? You can go to my CEL. Your CEL ratio is 0%. So I am currently unable to do this because I am in the United States. Unfortunately, American residents cannot earn in CEL tokens. So I can't earn in CEL tokens. Maybe I can buy some and throw some in there. That'd be nice to be able to earn in CEL tokens. So here's how they calculate the loyalty level. This is what we were talking about, the 5 to 10%. You get an increased earning bonus. So basically the earning bonus can be 5%, 10%, 20%, 30%. So that's on top of what it is. So say, for example, you're earning 10%. Well, 30% of that's going to make it 13%. So hence why you're able to get the 13%. So in order to do that, you'd have to hold the 20% in CEL tokens. So if I have $100,000 in USDC, that means I need to own $20,000 in the CEL tokens. And same thing with the discount on the loan interest. That's mainly how they calculate that. But you can easily buy it and you can just deposit it in here. Because I'm in the United States, I can't earn in CEL, so I select buying. I can buy with a credit card, or I can do a bank transfer. Either or is fine. And with my coins itself, I can just earn interest on it, let them sit. I believe it pays out every month, but either way, it's stinking 10.5%. Who cares? As long as they're paying, I'm happy. Let me show you how to get the promo code. So I'll put a promo code in the link in the description. This will allow you to get a bonus for basically $30 in Bitcoin or CEL tokens, whichever you choose, or even USDC. And it'll just give you a bonus. And yeah, I'll put a link in the description with the referral so you guys can use that. Really cool and easy to use. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
We're going to talk with the founder of the second largest crypto manager out there, Celsius Network. We're going to talk about the record growth in this space. That's coming up next. This is Bloomberg.
Extraordinary and a perfect storm almost, with talks, of course, of plenty of, well, forever lower rates for longer. Where do you go for any sort of asset, and where do you go also if you don't want to be going into gold? Is it digital gold? Let's get the analysis now. We've got the Celsius Network founder with us. Alex Mashinsky is going to be joining. And Alex, your perspective, please, on how risky it is at the moment. You're a company that lends, of course, and people are currently giving you crypto, lending it out. Are people leveraged in this space right now? Is it a worry?
Well, there's always leverage in every system. Thanks for having me back, by the way. I think the risk-reward meter is still kind of saying that there's going to be major returns here. Bitcoin is still the best performing asset across all categories for the last 10 years, every year in a row. So the risk-reward is great, but there's definitely a lot of, basically we're already up over 100% this year. So you should definitely take your time and find opportunities to diversify and buy into the asset over time, and not just try to catch or pretend like you would know what is the right time to get the lowest price.
You know, I'm always curious, and the question I always ask different people, different parts of the ecosystem, who is the marginal buyer here? It still doesn't feel like the retail frenzy of 2020 is the same as it was in 2017. Where do you see the initial dollars come? Where do you see the new dollars coming in recent months?
You're right. I mean, if you do a Google Trends search on Bitcoin, you will see that we don't have the pop that we had in 2017. But that's because everybody already knows what Bitcoin is, or at least most people do. So now that there are so many more on-ramps to come to Bitcoin. Now you can use PayPal, you can use Cash App, you can use Line Corp, which is one of our partners with 680 million users. So all of that is representing much easier way to find Bitcoin, and institutions are and family offices are also joining and basically diversifying into this asset class.
Yeah.
Because more and more people are worried about the printing from the Fed and the government.
I am curious, Alex. I mean, one of the reasons why there had been some trepidation among some investors of embracing Bitcoin or crypto in general, or even just giving it the time of day, was this idea that it was hard to sort of model. You couldn't really sort of create sort of a spreadsheet and say, here are the reasons X, Y, Z of why crypto would rise or fall over the next 12 months or so. What is sort of the model? I mean, what do you sort of put into those spreadsheets at this stage that would give you or give some investors who need that a little more clarity as to the direction of crypto?
Yeah, so look, I agree with you that it's hard to model. And the piece that I'm really don't have answers for is really how many people are going to sell it at 22,000 or 25,000 or 30,000. So the fact that we doubled from 11,000 or 10,000 to 20, and we had almost no sellers, doesn't mean that you don't have a massive amount of sellers and the next $10,000 to join. So look, yes, Bitcoin is an experiment. It's 11 years old. But the US dollar, the fiat version of it, since we went off the gold standard, is also an experiment. So can you model the US dollar with the Fed printing 20% of all the dollars that were ever created this year? So the point is really, are you betting on scarcity or are you betting on fiat? And I think more and more of the smartest investors in the world are betting on scarcity.
Many betting on technical analysis rather than fundamental. Alex, you talk very much about only Bitcoin. What about some of the other altcoins out there? And, you know, Ethereum's been an experiment that's been going on for a while too.
Yeah, so look, Bitcoin is the granddaddy of all of this. When there are many others, there's over 9,000 other digital assets, like Celsius Network has a CEL token, that's one of them. And really each one of them is an experiment, trying to create the future of finance, right? So we focus on yield, on generating yield. We pay 10 times more than your average bank. Others like Bitcoin are focused on store of value. Ethereum is the kind of the rails. Celsius is using Ethereum as its underlying blockchain. And for the people who are just getting started, for the people who are watching the show and don't know anything about it, just bet on Bitcoin, right? Just take 5 or 10% of your assets.
10%.
And diversify it into that.
That's a lot of money, but well, that's a lot. That's a lot for people. But appreciate the advice, Alex Mashinsky, Celsius Network.
Think of it as
yeah.
Think of it as doomsday insurance, right? So how much insurance do you need to buy? That's what you need to consider.
All right, guys, I'm sorry about this. We forgot our wisdom one-liner. You can't leave without your food for the day. So we're going to go in Proverbs chapter 24, verses 23. These are also the sayings of the wise. To show partiality in judging is not good. Whoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by peoples and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessing will come on them. So guys, remember, if you do something wrong, discipline will be coming. There are consequences for your actions, so always keep that in mind, guys. Whether you think, oh, well, they didn't catch me, or, oh, well, it's only bad if you get caught. Well, no, there's always consequences. Just remember that, guys.